Hello everyone, this is Jack. Well, in this video, I will share 9 kinds of berries like these that you can grow in your backyard. Now, all of these berries have very distinct flavor. They're sweet, they're a combination of sweetness and tartness. They have very distinct flavor tones. So, let me walk you through all of these and also share with you how they taste like. Now, if you don't want to grow all of these in your backyard, you'll get to know about these berries and you can pick and choose the ones that you want to grow. So, let's get started. Well, here you go. Number 1, red raspberry. Now, there are different kinds of red raspberries. You must select the one that grows well in your zone. Now what I have here is a Polka red. It's a Polish variety. In Poland, it starts to produce fruit in the end of June, beginning of July. But here in California, we start to get fruit from the same variety in the end of April, beginning of May. And these berries taste really good. Let me grab a few here. And look at the size of this red raspberry too. They have a really decent size. So let me grab a few. You do not want to get them when they're this color, when they're light red. And these are overripe. So these are still good eating, but you have to eat them right away after picking. Now this color is the best color that you want. This is ripe and it will keep very well. So I'm going to taste them in 2 batches. I'm going to taste the one that are firm, that are not super overripe, and the ones that are really ripe. So the firm ones first. Wow, very much like a berry flavor. Hint of sweetness balanced with the berry kind of tartness. Very good flavor. Now let's try the ones that are overripe. No tartness at all. You cannot get this at a grocery store because they don't pick them this overripe, because they won't even make it to the shelves. You have to eat them right off the plant like this. This is super sweet. More like a cherry flavor. Very sweet, as sweeter than any other red raspberry. The only berry that actually compares with this one is the yellow raspberry, which is next. But first, let me introduce you to the subscribers that are here to pick some berries. So you like to eat them fresh, or what you gonna do with them?
We'll probably eat them fresh, to be honest. They don't last long.
They probably won't even make it home.
Thanks to all the subscribers for coming over. Number 2, the next berry you must plant in your garden is a yellow raspberry. Now you might think yellow raspberries taste the same as the red raspberries. Not true. Here they are. Look at this one. When they come off the plant like this, they are ready. Look at the color tone. These are yellowish or golden in color, and there are multiple varieties of these. They are yellow and raspberry, fall gold raspberry, multiple varieties of these yellow raspberries. Most of the yellow raspberries are well suited to grow in the zones 3 to 7, and I'm in zone 9. So these do not produce as well as the red raspberry in my zone. However, it's good to have this variety. So here you go. A little bit sweeter than the red, with a different flavor tone. The red raspberries taste berry-like. These taste more fruit-like. I don't know if you know the difference. Berries have this little distinct tartness to their sweetness, but fruits, they don't have any tartness or sourness. It's just sweet. So these berries are more sweet and hardly any tartness to them. Number 3, boysenberries. Now these boysenberries are a cross between a raspberry, blackberry, dewberry, and a loganberry. And they taste different than any other berry I've ever tasted. And these are the sweetest berry I've ever tasted. So let me get a few more here. Let me get these really ripe boysenberries. Let me try about these many and let's see how they are. on another level. Absolutely sweet. Never tasted a berry like this. Never tasted a berry that was so sweet. This is just full of sugar. So delicious, so mouthful, so much sugar. Sweeter than any other berry. All of our boysenberry plants are loaded with boysenberries. However, the size is not as big as it's supposed to be. So that's what I'm working on next to get the bigger size. Number 4, blackberries. Now, blackberries are super easy to grow and they grow wild as well. However, the varieties that we have are thornless blackberries. And they're absolutely huge. They're massive and they taste sweet as well. Well, check these out. And let me grab a taste here. Let me grab just a couple. And this is how big they are. Absolutely sweet. They're just like boysenberries but bigger. Just that bit less sweet than a boysenberry, but much juicier. It's like eating 10 boysenberries at a time. We have lots of people coming over for UPick now. Our parking lot gets full. And lots of subscribers from YouTube are coming as well, and I love talking to them. Let me introduce to you one. And we have a subscriber. Hi. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. What you picking there?
Blackberries. This is awesome. These blackberries are huge.
Show me the size.
See this? This is huge. These are almost like half my finger length.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
How's the taste? Did you try one?
Very tasty.
Try one.
Very sweet.
Try one and see how it is. Yeah.
It's amazing. The freshness, it just bursts with the juice. Mm-hmm. It's unbelievable.
We have rows full of blackberries that are loaded with blackberries, and all of these blackberries are very easy to pick as well. Number 5, Loganberries. Now, Loganberries do look like raspberries, but they taste a little bit different. This is what they look like. They look a bit dusty. Dark maroon, a little bit dusty. That's when they're ripe. So this one is not yet ready, but look at this one. Very dark maroon and a little bit dusty. It's not dirt. It's just natural sunscreen that these berries produce. It's a powder coating that they produce to protect themselves from the sun, to protect themselves from drying out. And the darker they are, the sweeter they are. So let me get a taste of all of these Loganberries and see what they taste like. Here you go. I can't describe it. So many flavor tones. Sweetness, a little bit tartness. Let me taste one more so I can describe it better. It's a combination 50-50 of the sweetness and the tartness. Goes very well together, very well balanced. We have tons of Loganberries growing and people love them. Loganberry is a hybrid of North American blackberry and a European raspberry. Loganberry is also a really good producer. Number 6, blueberries. Now made a separate video on how you can grow lots of blueberries as well. And it depends on your region whether you can grow a northern high bush variety or a southern high bush variety. So check that video out if you're interested. I'm growing 5 different kinds of blueberries and they're all southern high bush varieties because of my region. And they all taste a little bit different. I have Snow Chaser, Suzy Blue, Star, Victoria, and Legacy. And let me show you what they're like. This variety over here is Suzy Blue. So let me grab some. Check this out. Look at all of these blueberries that just come right off the plant and they're very ripe. So I got a handful here. If they are a little bit purple, they have a little bit purple color to them, they are not ready. They have to be completely blue to be very, very sweet. So I have about 5 berries. So let me try them out. Oh my God. It's like a burst of sugar in your mouth and so juicy. All of these varieties taste amazing and they all have different flavor tones. So here I have Snow Chaser. Look at this. This whole bunch is full of berries, so let me grab quite a few of these. And they are ready, they are ripe. They were ripe yesterday. That means they've been ripe on the plant and they're gonna be extra juicy. So let me taste all of these berries and let me show you how they taste like. Very complex stone. So flavorful. It's like a hint of wine. I always call them a little wine-ish. They have a little bit hint of wine kind of sweetness, wine kind of taste in them. This snow chaser variety is the earliest variety that we have. And they start producing towards the end of April and the first week of May. And I have different varieties that mature at different times because we are running UPick here, and I want my customers, all the people that are coming to pick to enjoy all of these berries, I want them to have constant supply of berries all the way from beginning of May to end of June. That way I stretch my blueberry season and they love to enjoy all of these blueberries. Now another one that I want to share with you is Victoria. Let's check out the size of these berries. That's how big they are. And you know what they taste like? When I was growing up in India, we used to eat lots of mulberries right off the mulberry tree. This takes me back to those days. They have this mulberry taste that you can't find in any other fruit. This like rich tone of classic mulberry sweetness. Number 7, Gojiberries. Now Gojiberries are considered superfood and they're very easy to grow as well. And they don't take too much water either. So look at all of these Gojiberries. Let me take some off. Let me get about 3 in a row because they are actually very small. So let me take 3 and let me taste them how they are. Oh man. The ripe ones are just bursting with flavor. A little bit bitter at the end. So it's very sweet in the beginning and a little bit of bitterness at the end. It has multiple flavor tones. It's really hard to describe. There's a reason why they are called superfood. They're absolutely amazing.
Gojiberry is also called a wolfberry, and it originated from China and is associated with living a much longer life.
Number 8, Tayberries. Now Tayberries are a treat. These Tayberries, when they turn dark red, like maroon, like this, they taste incredible.
When they are this color, light red, or trying to turn a little bit darker red, they are not ready. However, when they turn this color, a little bit darker red, they are beginning to be ready. They're still not ready. They are ready when they turn this color. Check it out. Dark red, maroon almost. That's when they taste the sweetest. Tayberry is very similar to Loganberry. It is also a cross between an American blackberry and a European raspberry. However, Tayberries are bred to have a much larger berry and a much sweeter berry.
You know what they taste like? They taste like rose petals. I don't know if you ever ate rose petals. They are edible, by the way. Some people make rose petal jelly, which is also called gulkand in many cultures. They actually mash up rose petals and make jelly out of them. This berry resembles that taste. So juicy that if you're not careful, you're gonna get red juice all over you. Absolutely incredible flavor. Now we have 1/4 acre of strawberries growing here, much more than last year's, and people that come to pick these strawberries, they love them. They are very sweet and delicious. You don't find this flavor in the grocery store.
Now when the strawberries are this color, they're not ready. It's just turning red. It'll be ready in about a day or 2. And when they're this color, they're ready to be picked. This is a little bit overripe, and this is when they taste really good. So let me grab a few more of these.
Well, let me try this one. This is super red. It's not overripe. It has perfect amount of ripeness. So let's see what this tastes like. Look at the inside. This is how a strawberry should taste like. I never liked strawberries before I started growing my own. This is super sweet, very juicy, organically grown, naturally ripened, full of flavor. Classic strawberry flavor. And we have two varieties of strawberries we're growing here. We have Seascape and Albion. And we started actually having strawberries in the middle of April all the way until middle of September. This is absolutely delicious. Well, I got all of my berries picked here, all 9 different kinds. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in another video.